So welcome to Melbourne.
Hello mga kamomen! This has been your single mommy, Angelisumaoy, and for today's videos and pictures, I am going to share to you my Melbourne, Australia layover experience. Melbourne is the coastal capital of the southeastern Australian state of Victoria. At the city center is a modern Federation Square development with plazas, bars, and restaurants by the Yarra River. In the South Bank area, the Melbourne Arts Prison is the site of Arts and Centre Melbourne, a performing arts complex and the National Gallery of Victoria with Australian and Indigenous art. They say there are tons of reasons why Melbourne is better than Sydney. The Victorian capital has thriving arts and culture scene. Not to mention it has burgeoning food and wine culture. In addition, it's the best place to study and also boasts a lower cost of living. Melbourne is also ranked as one of the top 10 safest cities in the world according to the Economist Safe Cities Index 2019. The city is ranked highly for digital security, health security, infrastructure, and personal security, and there are very few natural disasters experienced in Melbourne. Melbourne may be known for its fickle weather. The city has been described as having 4 seasons in one day, but it can still be enjoyed all year round. The first time I visited Melbourne, Australia was Christmas. It was December of 2018. The day that we touched down the country, we explored the downtown of Melbourne, Australia with the crew. We went to the Central Business District, which is the Melbourne's business and financial center. It encompasses the area from Flinders Street to Queen Victoria Market, and from Spencer Street to Spring Street, plus the area between Victoria and La Trobe Streets. We took all courage to discover the buses and trains for that night. The next day of my first Melbourne, Australia layover, went to Altona Pier. It is a significant local landmark which is an important element within the cultural landscape of the Altona foreshore. It is a popular fishing spot with nearby cafes, barbecue, picnic playground, and public toilet facilities. Who would want to miss the Hosier Lane? It is a laneway in the central business district of Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, located on the CBD's southern edge. It extends between Flinders Street and Flinders Lane. It is famous for its sophisticated urban art and helps give an artistic relief for the otherwise unwanted group of outlaws known as graffiti artists. The lane is situated just opposite to the Federation Square near the Forum Theatre. And Hosier Lane is Melbourne's most popular graffiti lane. And because of this, street art is legal in the city of Melbourne. Of course, with the proper permission. Written permission is required from the building owner, and planning permit may also be required for a property in the Heritage Control Area. So I walked down the famous Bluestone Laneway and admired the street art that has made the Melbourne urban art scene known across the globe. I also took this dazzling array of colors, characters, and shapes created by local and international artists alike. The next day we scheduled to visit Brighton Beach. Brighton is the most beautiful beach in Melbourne. Colorful bathing boxes are the main attractions of the place. Brighton Beach is one of the Melbourne's best loved beaches Because it's a bay beach, the water is rarely rough, and the sandy beach is good for a picnic.
Yeah, summer is real here in Melbourne. Let's give it up. Our official autographer goes to Miggy Bob.
You know what's a tugger?
So we're near Brighton Baxes. So it's so summer here in Australia, Melbourne, guys. You believe? Ha? Summer talaga siya. So
Brighton is a suburb in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, 11 kilometers southeast of Melbourne's central business district, located within the city of Bayside Local. Situated in one of the Melbourne's wealthiest suburbs, Brighton Beach refers to three different sections of beach along Port Phillip Bay, Upper Brighton Beach, Middle Brighton Beach, and Dendy Street Beach. The most famous spot is undoubtedly Dendy Street Beach, which is home to a line of more than 80 colorful beach huts, Brighton's famous bathing boxes. The iconic heritage-protected bathing boxes are nearly identical in their rudimentary design and building materials. They all have a wooden frame, weatherboard sides, and corrugated iron roof. All of them are painted in a range of bold, beautiful, and flamboyant designs that form a spectacular wall of color along the beach.
wow, Kiani car.
My Melbourne, Australia was made more memorable with the presence of my aunt Mercedes Barner and husband Phil, and of course my cousin Annabelle, who also turned me around in the beautiful country. They turned me around at Mornington Pier and Jetty. We took a stroll on the pier, soak up the bay views, and watch the fishermen try their luck. It's a very relaxing way to spend our time. Mornington Pier is a popular destination for a range of recreational activities, including sightseeing, fishing, and scuba diving.
Centenary of the birth of Captain Matthew Flinders, this plaque was unveiled by the Honourable Sir Henry Winnicky, Lieutenant Governor and Chief Justice of Victoria on the 17th of March 1974. Phillip Island is this way, French Island that way, Mantle Island that way, Mount Dandenong that way, Morty Island that way. Where is
Go for it, guys.
where we went yesterday is that way?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A treasure of Victoria's coastlines, the Mornington Peninsula is a beautiful blend of seaside charm and rich wine country. With its golden beaches, vineyard-dotted hills, and dramatic wilderness, there is so much to see and do in the Mornington Peninsula. If you want adventure, there are memorable activities like they do have dolphin encounters and stunning coastal hikes. That layover, I was able to visit their humble abode, which my aunt Mercedes cooked a lot of dishes for me. And I really thank my aunt Mercedes Barner, of course, her husband Phil, and Annabelle, my cousin, for the time spent with me. And I am so grateful that they also treated me at Rocks, a seaside restaurant and cocktail bar located at the Mornington's Peak on the Mornington Peninsula. And yes, for our next Melbourne, Australia bonding moment, my aunt Mercedes Barner and Uncle Phil, cousin Annabelle, brought me to the Arthur Seat Eagle. The Arthur Seat Eagle is a gondola lift operated from the base station in Drummond to the summit of Arthur Seat in the Mornington Peninsula in Victoria, Australia. The Eagle takes approximately 14 minutes for each direction of the journey. It was a spectacular experience to have a great view of Melbourne and surrounding landscapes, and I had also encountered the Arthur State Park rising above the Mornington Peninsula. Is the most familiar of all Port Phillip Bay landscape features. Look at that. This one's here for sure. That's a trace of bushfire experience. We're going to have that later. Oh, look at this. What a lovely view. The distance thing from our place to those, how many kilometers? And so good luck to the one who has fear of heights. I won't look down.
Oh God. I'm sure we'll be okay.
Go Belle. Oh.
I also had a moment with the wine tasting and winery tours in Melbourne, Australia. Since they have the best wine tastings are a great way to unwind and have a great time. It also provides a great social atmosphere. Everyone has a glass in hand, ready to try different wines together. And I had a lot of memorable moments in Melbourne, Australia because of my aunt Mercedes Barner and cousin Annabelle for taking me to places which I have never been. And all I can say is Melbourne is famous for its culture, and the National Gallery of Victoria is the jewel in the crown. Arty, cosmopolitan, and as comfortable sipping a latte as it is chugging a cold beer, Melbourne has strong claim to the status of Australia's cultural capital. And at the same time, the overall rating is 80%, which makes it a place where tourists can feel safe. Thank you so much mga ka-moment for watching my Melbourne, Australia layover experience. And once again, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and also comment for any content you want me to feature, and we'll check it out.